Today on iPad 365, we look at another version of a Citrix piece of software that can make you work a lot smarter with your enterprise.
This episode is brought to you by GoToMyPC.
Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here. Welcome to iPad 365, the show where we review an app a day to keep your iPad in play. It is Monday. It is Business Monday. Before we get into Business Monday, I want to tell you something. You're seeing a couple numbers right here. Of course, the first number is the episode that we're on. The second number is the countdown to iPad 3. Now, in the last couple days, there have been some rumors coming out that the iPad 3 will be announced on March 9th, not on the 29th. Hasn't been confirmed yet. Therefore, this number stays exactly where it is. So we only have a few weeks. No matter what, we only have a few weeks before that iPad 3 could be talked about. So we'll see what happens there. Of course, they could talk about different things. They could talk about a brand new iPhone out there. They could talk about a brand new Apple TV. They could talk about a brand new iCar. They're getting in the car business or something like that. They're getting in the house business. You can get yourself an Apple house for a low price of $3 million, or, stuff like that. But the possibility of the iPad 3 coming out is very, very good. So anyway, so in the meantime, until there's a little bit more confirmedness to it, or we run down to one, I'm going to keep this going exactly in the date where it is. And then we will adjust it the second that I find out when it's actually going to be on March 9th. So, like I said, it is Business Monday, so let's get into your business app for today. Now, we talk about GoToMyPC. They're a great sponsor of ours for the iPad 365. I thank them very, very much. But what if your company already has a Citrix solution deployed? Well, fear not. If you have Citrix and you can remote into your Citrix system, you might be able to use what's called the Citrix Receiver. Now, it's an application that can connect into your infrastructure so it can use your data, so it can get into the company's cloud so you can use what's in the cloud. You'll then be able to access enterprise data. You'll be able to access applications, desktops, and many other devices. You can remote via virtual desktop to do your work, or the receiver does something different. It actually works kind of like a web page. So instead of you having to dive into your desktop to find that PowerPoint presentation, you can actually set that PowerPoint presentation into the receiver. So when you log in, it's just an icon. You click on the icon, it'll bring up a Citrix session, load up the presentation, and go from there. So it's great for somebody that's a salesperson. You want to get some sales data out to customers, show them off a PowerPoint presentation, plug it into a projector, and get it up on the big screen. Or let's say you just need training manuals, how to do stuff. You can put those training manuals right on front, so they don't have to go to their desktop to search it and go from there. Data right at your fingertips, as I would say. Now, when you call up the application, you'll have to put in, of course, your enterprise credentials. However, if you're an IT administrator looking for a solution for the iPad, you might want to check this out. They do have a demo version, so you can actually get into a demo desktop. You can look at a couple demo presentations, see what you can put onto the Citrix Receiver, go through all that information, and you can get that ready for your enterprise and get them going from there. Now, the receiver does work on many, many platforms. It includes iOS platforms, iPhone and iPad, BlackBerry platforms, Android platforms, the PC, the Mac, and Linux, and a whole bunch more. So you don't have to worry if you have a mixed environment and not everybody's got an iPad. Maybe they got an iPhone, maybe they got an Android, maybe they got a BlackBerry. You can see, as long as they have the ability to remote in, they can use programs like that on their device, then they should be able to use Citrix Receiver. There'll be software. You can go up to Citrix Receiver's website, which I will have in the show notes link. You can check that out there. Of course, if you don't have an enterprise solution, you want to get a great way to hook up to your PC at home, try this. It is GoToMyPC. You can connect up to your desktop at your home using your iPad, using your iPhone, using an Android, PC or Mac. I did a video last week on how to connect up. I even connected up my iPhone to 3G through 3G to hook up to the desktop. It works perfectly. I haven't had any problems. I've used it many, many times. and it's just a great product, and it works. Now, don't take my word for it. Get yourself a 30-day free trial. 30 days for free by going over to GoToMyPC. You click that Try It Free Now button, enter in the code PODCAST. Podcast is going to get you a 30-day trial on that great software. And, of course, it is a Citrix product, and I've used many Citrix products in my day without fail. So check it out. Go over to GoToMyPC. Remember the code PODCAST. Of course, that helps iPad 365. I thank you very much. And that's the show for today. Have you used Citrix Receiver? Are you in the business environment? I've used Citrix products for, going on over 10 years now. I can tell you that there's a lot of products out there that Citrix has, so you should check out the whole line and see what works best for you. But of course, if you have used it, let me know. Twitter me at iPad365. Of course, the email is iPad365show@gmail.com. Now, tomorrow we've got a very addictive game using spices to play. So that's tomorrow on Game Tuesday. So come back in 24 when it will be another iPad 365. My name is Jeffrey Powers, and until then, take care.
You should follow Graphite on Twitter at GraphiteINC.